I think he's got them, and the people have them completely rattled right now.
Yeah, I think what's happening here is that you have a well-oiled political machine run by the Clintons, and it is extremely well-funded. Just the super PACs supporting Hillary have raised $85 million and have another $48 million on hand. Compare that with the Trump organization and the Trump campaign. This is an entirely indigenous, grassroots, guerrilla campaign. Trump has managed to get nominated without polling, without sophisticated analytics and targeting, without massive hundreds of millions of dollars worth of both positive and negative TV commercials. It's an uprising. It's a citizen insurgency, and it's going to take on the best oiled, best funded political operation probably in American history. An operation that has been very successful at controlling the narrative because of their close association and their simpatico views with the mainstream media. Trump is able, because he's going to be the nominee, to break through all of that. So would Marco Rubio or Chris Christie or any of these other candidates called Hillary Clinton a crook? No, only Donald Trump has the cojones to do that.
In fact, we've got that queued up. I don't normally play a clip 5 or 6 times during a broadcast, but Trump, the clip's up on Infowars.com. Steve Watson wrote an article about it. Spread this out to everybody. Hillary Clinton has to go to jail. She's guilty as hell.
By the way, Hillary Clinton is missing 30,000 emails. They've been deleted. 30,000. 30,000 emails. And remember I said I was a counterpuncher? I am. After what she said about me today in her phony speech, that was a phony speech. That was a Donald Trump hit job. I will say this. Hillary Clinton has to go to jail, okay? She has to go to jail.
I'm going to play more of it. This is unprecedented modern politics. This is the end of an era, folks.
She's
even if Trump doesn't win, this brings him down.
Remember, Hillary Clinton used to hate Obama. She used to hate him. Bill Clinton hated him. Bill Clinton hated him. He called Bill Clinton a racist. Do you remember that? Bill Clinton hated him.
All right.
And Hillary Clinton hated Obama. Now it's, yes, sir, Mr. President, sir. Yes, sir. What would you like? What would you like me to say here, sir? The only reason she's behaving like this, and the only reason she's been dragged so far left, believe me, is she doesn't want to go to jail over the emails, okay? Believe me. That's the only reason.
30,000 of them.
One simple reason.
That's good. I mean, this is coffin nails. This is unprecedented. And look, my gut told me Trump was good over a year ago. That's why I've been supporting him. But now I'm so proud I'm supporting him because I can tell he is for real. He has gotten so serious. It's not even a joke now. And the numbers are going up. You've known this guy for 40-plus years. You don't talk about your private, relationship with him, but you've been his wingman, you name it, when he's not married. You're buddies, not just been in business together. They're saying on Bill Maher that he's dumbing it down for the public. Well, no, I mean, I think he's just simplifying it to cut through the garbage. But who is the real Donald Trump? Is this the real Donald Trump?
Yeah, he's blunt. He's plain spoken. He talks the way regular people talk. He doesn't talk the way politicians talk after their advisors say, oh, no, you need to say this or you need to say that, or the poll shows this or the focus groups show that. See, that's Hillary. It comes across exactly what it is. Phony, totally phony. You can see the way she calibrates her speech. There's nothing sincere. There's nothing real. It's whatever her advisors have told her to say that day. Dangerous Donald. How many times did they poll that? Did they compare it to duplicitous Donald and see which one is better? I mean, look,
and by the way, what's this thing now where if she's in Kentucky, she talks like that. If she's in Texas, or if she talks to Hispanics, she talks to this fake Hispanic accent. And then now I've seen these videos. In fact, I meant to grab them last night and tell the crew. I saw her in a speech going like a robot with her arms out, and she goes, and like opens her eyes up real big to look like menacing and goes, I mean, she looks like a freaking lunatic, man. What is going on with her?
I don't think her health is good. I don't think she has the stamina for the campaign.
They put her on speed or something, didn't they?
And these carefully calibrated, uber-planned, over-planned, modern campaign doesn't know how to deal with the free floating spirit of Donald Trump. Trump is unhandled.
Is that why Obama seems like he's really jolted?
They're flummoxed because the only thing predictable about Donald Trump is that he is completely unpredictable, and they don't know where he's going to come. So he's right. 30,000 emails that would show you the nexus between the Clinton Foundation and the Clinton State Department, and demonstrate that everything was for sale. You need approval for an arms deal. You need to corner the market on U.S. uranium. You need a foreign policy change to get rid of Gaddafi so you can move in on the oil. Just grease Bill and Hillary. That's all you got to do.
Absolutely. Roger Stone's our guest, or he's readjusting his earpiece there for TV, which reminds me to tell everybody, we're not just radio, we're also television. Infowars.com/show, and more cable and TV stations around the country are picking us up. Buckley's been out to some big events with some big networks, and we're going to be on a lot of other affiliates here in the near future, some big announcements as well, because liberty is so popular, and Donald Trump knows he's riding that populist wave. This is happening in other places in the world. That's what's so exciting, and the establishment's going to have real trouble putting this back in the bottle, as I've said so many times. So, Roger, what else do we have to look for? Will they try to steal the nomination at the RNC in Cleveland, or is that pretty much dead now?
I don't think there will be an effort there. I think you've got some bitter enders who are still loyal to Ted Cruz, but the Trump folks now, and Paul Manafort, who is the consummate convention operative, they have firm control of the Rules Committee, of the Platform Committee, of the Credentials Committee now. So I think mischief at the convention is unlikely. I'm looking forward to a very, very conservative platform. I don't see us having big platform fights. I'll tell you what the problem is in Cleveland right now, and you know this. We, originally starting as a Stop the Steal rally, applied for a permit for a giant outdoor rally. And it has now been almost 2 months since we have applied for our permit. Now, suddenly, the city of Cleveland is coming back and telling us they have guidelines. The guidelines are meant to censor us. The bottom line is they don't want this peaceful rally to happen. What's ironic, of course, is that in our dealings with the Cleveland police, they all say, look, I'm being told I have to tell you this, but we love Trump. I'm sorry, you can't have your rally. I mean, it is ironic.
But meanwhile, the Hillary people can run around and attack women and burn things down.
They don't apply for permits. They don't check in with the police. They just show up and start swinging. So,
well, I'm here to tell Cleveland, though, I'm going there regardless. I got a First Amendment, especially when they try to steal this nomination. They're going to have all those communists running around. And so what do? I guess we got to file a lawsuit? Because I mean, look, let me guess the guidelines, Roger. They're going to make us be like 5 miles away in a ditch where nobody can see us, or what?
Yeah, it's unclear. The gentleman who is organizing this, Tim Salati Sr., a real patriot, locked in conversations with the city of Cleveland, trying to get to the bottom line. This rally is happening.
Oh, yeah, folks, come there, be there. You know there's going to be shenanigans. We just need to be there regardless.
Absolutely. And it's
because we try to get the permits. We try to do it all. But when they try to say no, we don't need that for a rally unless it's blocking roads. We're just going to pick some park and be there.
Yeah, look, the point here, of course, is numbers. We need to show the numbers. We need to show the force of Trump in numbers.
And by the way, the police all over the country are ordered to let leftists attack people and stand down. Imagine the image of the cops try to stop us, but let the communists run around. That's going to look. The only way we lose is not showing up. Resistance is victory. We've got to engage.
Yeah, I agree with that. I also don't think that the Cleveland police are going to do this. If we are permitted, they will have an obligation to protect the gathering from violence, which is why we.
Well, sure, it's going to be Black Lives Matter and communists out there that want them dead, so they better support the First Amendment.
No, look, I think we may end up having to put pressure on the city of Cleveland to preserve our First Amendment rights and our rights to be heard.
All right, Roger Stone, we're going to break in a moment. You have got a bunch of stuff we're going to be going over. We'll also be opening the phones up. Whole nother hour with Roger Stone, a bunch of Trump clips, a bunch of world news. It is a wild time to be alive. Briefly, you heard him plug it without me pushing him to do it. I didn't even know he was buying our products. I actually went and looked in our computer. Certainly enough, he's been buying the Liver Shield, a bunch of other stuff, so thank you for the support. Brain Force is one of the top nootropics out there. It's only been out 2 years. Third-party sites. We just take the best-known 10 ingredients and put them in there at a low price, high-quality organic. Go check it out for yourself. This is natural. This is healthy. I wouldn't take too many of these, though, or you'll bounce off the walls. It's amazing. Brain Force on your purchase supports the broadcast. InfoWarsLife.com. And we're running a 20% off on Lung Cleanse. That is upwards of 20 concentrated herbs and essential oils that just coats the larynx and the throat, whether it's a sore throat or you've got issues with speech like I do sometimes from talking so much. You sign up for auto shipping, get 10% off, $50 off on orders or free shipping on $50 or more orders. I'm teleprompter free, folks. And 20% off right now on Lung Cleanse. It will sell out by Monday because the supplies are limited, but I do a special a few times a year when allergy season gets real bad. So Lung Cleanse is available at InfoWarsLife.com right now. And it is your purchase, obviously, of these great products that makes the broadcast possible. Also, check out our great family of high-quality water filters at InfoWarsStore.com, Hillary for President's Church, and so much more, and help support the InfoWar. Roger Stone is our guest. By the way, he's such a trooper, and I'm not kissing his rear end here, but getting to know this guy. He was flying in at 11 last night because he had to work on stuff till 8. Battling for this republic. Then, because of summer storms, the flight got bumped to 2:30 in the morning. What time did you land at Austin Bergstrom?
We actually ended up having to abort after waiting at the airport all night. We flew in this morning, making it by the skin of our teeth. So I spent the night in the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood Airport on my iPad.
Well, I tell you, you're amazing. So
happy to be here.
We want you to rest some this weekend. And you're flying out Saturday night because you're speaking Sunday at a Trump rally.
That's correct. I'm speaking to a Trump rally in Deerfield Beach on Sunday. There's about 400, 500 people expected. And I'm honored to be the main speaker, so I will be there.
Absolutely. Listen, you're going to break some big news, but we just tweeted it. I want to give people more time to tune in on the Chris Christie front because this is important. We're going to talk VP and a bunch of other issues. And I know you like to take questions, so I usually make folks hold for 30 minutes and then babble. We're going to take like 20 phone calls coming up at about 24 after when we come back in next hour at 800-259-9231. 800-259-9231. We're opening the phones up, but for first-time callers for Roger Stone or witnesses to the social justice warriors going crazy, rampaging, and attacking free speech all over. So let's do that coming up at the start of the next hour on the Chris Christie front. On other issues, how is Donald Trump doing? He looks more energized than ever on television, and he's really taken the gloves off. Is that because, well, like he told us, because Hillary's been lying about him?
Well, first of all, I think he's enjoying California. Second of all, a number of people have said, well, why is he spending so much time in California? California's probably not one of the states up for grabs in the general election. Actually, I think his being there is brilliant. He's exacerbating the divisions between Bernie Sanders and Hillary, punching Hillary every day. He knows Sanders cannot be nominated, will not be nominated, although he is giving the Clinton folks fits. So he is out there pouring gasoline on that division with an eye towards winning a third of the...
I was about to say, if I was advising Trump, I'd say live there to show the communists and people with foreign flags beating up women. Every time he does this, he just goes up in the polls.
Yeah, it has worked. So he's running a national campaign. He's not in California because California is necessarily in play, although I wouldn't write it off, not quite yet. But it's a national campaign. Doesn't matter where you are in the United States today, because of mass media, your message is nationwide. It doesn't matter geographically where you are.
Wow. Obviously, Sanders will probably throw his weight behind Hillary. Do you think she might pick him as VP?
I think that's highly unlikely. Yesterday, it was interesting because, as you saw, Hillary attacked Trump about Trump University. Trump University is a real estate course that Trump sponsored. And as you may know, left-wing Attorney General Eric Schneiderman of New York has advanced this case because a small number of students at Trump University were dissatisfied with the results.
Doesn't it have like a 98% approval rating?
98% approval rating. Now, Schneiderman first met with Donald Trump and with his daughter Ivanka and tried to shake them down. In essence, said directly, if I got some big campaign contributions, I would drop this matter. Trump knew that was illegal, and he declined. And
that was probably a setup, too.
And Schneiderman has proceeded with the case. Here's the irony, and that is Trump University is nothing compared to a Clinton scandal entitled Laura